Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. My name is Jen and I'm on a journey to lose 75 pounds. And so I thought I would share with you today some of my favorite healthy grocery items at 3 stores. We're going to go to Aldi, Walmart, and Dollar Tree. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite food finds at all of those stores so you can make your very own ultimate healthy grocery list for 2023. Let's go. I also want to share with you guys the new PMD Personal Microderm Elite Pro, and thank you so much to PMD for sponsoring today's video. This is the most technologically advanced microdermabrasion device on the market, and you guys know I am obsessed with skincare and quality skincare, and here's my honest review. I love it. I have tried cheaper versions of this device before, and honestly, they do not work. This works like a dream. Some of the benefits of using the PMD Personal Microderm Elite Pro are you can diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I definitely need that because I am almost 40 this year, and it also helps even out your skin tone and texture. And a bonus for me is that it also reduces the appearance of blackheads. You can see on this Q-tip here all of the gunk and dead skin that it pulled out. My skin was noticeably smoother and softer after just one use, and you can see lasting results in just 8 to 12 weeks. You can also increase the disc intensity for your desired exfoliation level. I highly recommend the PMD Personal Microderm Elite Pro. The best part is that PMD is giving my subscribers 25% off. So I'll have that link in the description box below. You can go down there, click that, and use code JENPMD to get 25% off. That's code JENPMD to get 25% off. I will also have a pinned comment in the comment section, so definitely make sure that you check it out and treat yourself to a lifetime investment. So we're starting out at Aldi. It's one of my favorite places to shop. If you've never been to Aldi, don't be scared. Grab a quarter, get yourself a cart, and go on through. I also wanted to clarify that, healthy means different things to different people. So in general, I don't exclude foods. I try to include everything. I stick within a calorie goal with a focus on protein, and I always try to eat more veggies. So particularly for Aldi, I love their produce. I know I have heard some people say that they haven't had the best experience with Aldi's produce, but I honestly think Aldi has gotten so much better over the years. I loved their chopped salad kits. This one that's called the Works is like everything bagel seasoned, and it's delicious for a lunch with some grilled chicken. They also have a lot of different varieties of fruit. I wouldn't say I buy cut up fruit frequently, but when I do, Aldi is a great place to get it. And sometimes I have to buy things out of convenience just because it helps me eat a little bit healthier. Also, I love their mini cucumbers. I put those in salads, dip them in hummus, and my kids love snacking on them as well. Overall, I would say they have a great selection and variety of produce, and they also have a lot of great sales, especially in the winter time. Like if you live in a colder climate like me, certain fruits can be very expensive in the winter, so Aldi definitely makes it a lot cheaper to eat healthier. Also, I love checking out their bread section. So they have these low carb tortillas that are awesome with like in a wrap, or you can also roll them up and toast them up in the air fryer like a healthier chimichanga. Really good. And then they also have these flatbreads that are basically like the flat out flatbreads. I love these for sandwiches and wraps, and they also make really great pizza crusts. They also have the white cheddar cheese popcorn, which is very comparable to the Smart Pop white cheddar popcorn. In fact, it tastes exactly the same. And then this week they had a special buy, which was the Lesser Evil Himalayan pink salt popcorn. They also had the Flex protein crisps, and I don't care for seaweed snacks, but if you like them, definitely get them at Aldi. I love popcorners. They are lower in calories than regular potato chips, and they are great for a snack or with a sandwich. Another thing that I find that Aldi has a lot of is the pre-portioned packages of snacks. They are a great place to get cheap little packs of snacks, and I find that those are great for portion control when you're trying to watch your calories. I also love baked potato chips because I love having chips with my sandwich, and so definitely the baked ones give me an option to have those. Mary's Gone crackers. I was so stoked to see these at Aldi. If you've never gotten them before, they're really good with hummus. And then Aldi also has these pre-packaged salads for $2.99. I honestly think that they are a great deal, and I've tried them out before, especially if you have to take your lunch somewhere. They are super convenient. They also have all of these little snack packs that are basically like the brand name balanced breaks, and I love having these on hand in my fridge because it makes a quick snack that's high in protein. Feta cheese is a favorite for me. I put it on salads all the time. My favorite place to get it is Aldi because you can buy it in the block and cut it up, and it's so much fresher. Aldi also has great cheese sticks. I keep these on hand all the time for high protein snacks. And then I'm not a huge fan of the lower fat cheese, but I do tend to use it in some recipes and sometimes if I make tacos or something like that. So definitely check it out there. It's going to be a lot cheaper than the brand name lower fat cheese that you're going to either find at the regular grocery store or even at Walmart. Well, Aldi's prices are sometimes lower than Walmart's as well. I also love getting goat cheese at Aldi. Sometimes they have different flavors, but goat cheese is really great on salads. And then I also tried out this goat cheese dip, which was phenomenal with the Mary's crackers. Highly recommend. Okay, these Oh Snap pickles are a little bit pricey, but they're one of my favorite snacks because they are salty, crunchy, and low in calories. I love getting them at Aldi, and then they have such a great selection of hummus. Hummus is definitely a great snack, or you can also spread it on a wrap. And if you're doing low carb, or even if you just want to cut calories in your omelets or wraps, they have these crepini wraps. These are made out of egg and cauliflower, and then they also have the Egg Life wraps. These are actually really great for a breakfast style wrap. It kind of tastes like an omelet. If you've never tried these before and you're looking something for really low carb and low calorie, definitely try those. I also saw that they had the protein pancake and waffle mix, which I'm assuming is like the Kodiak cakes. And then I always get maple syrup at Aldi as well if I'm looking for that because it's a great price there. Oats are another thing I love to pick up at Aldi because they're pretty cheap there for a large container. I wouldn't say that I eat oatmeal frequently, but I do use it quite a bit in recipes and for homemade energy bites. Also, to drink more water, sometimes you just need a little bit of water flavoring, and Aldi is a great place to get that. My kids drink this a lot in their water, but they definitely have a great selection if that's something that you're looking for. And then definitely check out their canned section. I love all of the variety that they have in their canned beans, and they also have quite a few canned tomato products and vegetables as well. They also have a great selection of dried fruit. A lot of their fruit is no sugar added, so make sure that you check that out. It's a great place to get nuts as well. Nuts obviously tend to be a little bit higher in calories, but they do have these 100 calorie packs that are super convenient, and sometimes I like to toast up either walnuts or almonds and put them on top of my salads as well. I use honey, I would say more so in recipes than anything else, but I always get it at Aldi because it's a great price compared to the other grocery stores. And then they have all kinds of different nut butters, any type that you want, almond, peanut butter, and then they have different types too in terms of if you'd like organic or not. I like to have peanut butter on rice cakes, it's delicious, or on peanut butter toast. They also have a huge selection of rice and quinoa, and their drink selection is always great. I love that they have the zero sugar Gatorade. One thing that really helps me stay within my calorie goal each day is not to drink my calories, and they obviously have a great selection of water. This Hint water, if you've never tried it before, is really good. I really like it. They also have a ton of different sparkling water flavors. These are like the more expensive bubbly, and then they also have La Croix at Aldi as well, which is awesome. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves in these clips, it's because the heater was broken in their store and I was freezing while I was shopping. I've never tried the Protein 2.0, but I saw they had it there, so let me know if you guys have tried that. And then if you are gluten-free, I just wanted to point out that they have quite a few gluten-free items too. Now, personally, I am not gluten-free, so I haven't really tried any of these, but from the other YouTubers that I've watched that have tried their gluten-free items, they have said that they are really good. So I would not doubt that, but just wanted to bring that up in case you are gluten-free. They also have a great variety of canned soups, and I know canned soups can be high in sodium, but I think every once in a while it's definitely fine to eat for a lunch. A lot of the soups are lower in calories and can be paired with a salad for a really filling meal. The Rayo's marinara sauce is one of my favorites. It has very clean ingredients and it has a great taste. So definitely pick it up at Aldi. It tends to be cheaper there. That's what I try to do. And then if you're interested in different types of nut flours, Aldi does carry almond flour. I would say that I don't bake frequently with different nut flours, but a lot of times I will try different recipes that call for, chia seeds or flax seeds or different types of nut flours. And Aldi is a great place to get those. Obviously, stevia is something that you can also sweeten baked goods with and cut down on the calories. So that's something that I do a lot. I noticed that they also had this lentil pasta. I've never tried it before, but let me know if you guys have. I'm curious to know what the texture is. And then I saw that they had these popcorn flavorings. So these are great if you just air pop popcorn kernels. That is super low in calories. And then obviously adding that powder flavor is not going to add hardly any calories at all. I also saw that they had this coconut non-dairy whipped cream. I've never personally tried this, but I've tried their other varieties of whipped cream before and they're pretty good. And then I have tried these Kevin's dinners and different sides before, and I noticed that they had them on sale there. So I definitely wanted to point that out as well. Okay, so I buy a lot of yogurt. I especially try to buy like the 0% plain Greek yogurt, which you can use for a sour cream substitute. And they definitely have that at Aldi for a cheaper price than you can get the brand name at some grocery stores. And then also check out just their regular flavored yogurts as well. This is something that I have frequently as a high protein snack. This vanilla protein yogurt is really good. I would definitely recommend it. I just put a little sprinkle of granola on top along with some berries, and you've got a pretty low calorie filling high protein snack. I also love salmon and steelhead trout. I cook it quite frequently for dinner with rice and veggies, and it's also great to meal prep. You can use it cold in salads or for salmon patties. And Aldi, I find that honestly, their fish and meats are really good quality, so definitely check those out. They also have really good quality chicken there. I tend to buy chicken breasts, and today they had it on sale for 30% off. So I actually picked up a couple packets of those, as well as the really thin sliced chicken breast. So definitely check that out. It's really convenient. These coconut crusted fish tenders, we tried these and they were really good. You just bake them in the oven. And then they also have these single serving kind of healthier TV dinners or frozen meals, I guess I would say. I've tried a couple of these before and they were pretty good. I can't remember exactly which ones, but they're definitely convenient for a quick lunch. And then they have an awesome selection of frozen seafood. I have purchased frozen shrimp and fish from them many times, and it's always good. Obviously, seafood tends to be really low in calories. And then these egg omelet breakfast bites are really good as well. Definitely a high protein breakfast that's going to keep you full. Okay, so moving on to Walmart. I would say that Walmart and Aldi are probably tied for my most shopped places, although I probably shop at Walmart more just because they have delivery and pickup options. However, my Walmart, and I actually live in a smaller town, so it's quite impressive that they have all of this stuff there, but my Walmart has a great selection of protein bars. I've tried most of the Atkins bar products. The Quest bars are pretty good. They also have the Power Crunch bars. Now, if you've never tried these, they are delicious. They almost taste kind of like a Kit Kat. So do these Atkins protein wafer crisps. They have anywhere from like 15 to 20 grams of protein in them. And the Power Crunch bars, I highly, highly recommend. Definitely the strawberry ones. I got these and they are delicious, especially for an afternoon snack with a cup of coffee if you want a sweet treat. And then these Quest chips are really good. You can either eat them plain with a sandwich, or you can crumble them up and put them on a taco salad. And it is a great way to get an extra protein while still having that crunch. Definitely also check out Walmart for their meal prepping containers. They have tons and tons of options there. I have probably gotten 90% of the meal prep containers that I own at Walmart, and it's a great way to be able to prep healthy food in advance to either eat during the week or take with you on the go. I also wanted to point out these Rice Crisps that they have in individual packages at Walmart. I've purchased these several times, and I know that some people think that it's a little bit wasteful to purchase individually portioned packages like this, but when you're trying to lose weight, having that built-in portion control is super helpful. I also really like the Skinny Pop, and they have that in individual portion sizes at Walmart as well. Definitely a great selection of different types of popcorn, and rice cakes are a favorite of mine. I like to have these at the end of the night for a sweet treat. I spread a little bit of peanut butter or almond butter or even a tiny bit of Nutella on there, and it's a really good treat for not a lot of calories. Also, I love these Wassa multigrain crisp breads. These are super low in calories and they're crispy and delicious. I love topping them with tuna salad or egg salad. And then don't sleep on the turkey sticks at Walmart. They also have these at Aldi, but mine have not been in stock lately. These are a great high protein snack to have with a cheese stick. I also personally really love the Fairlife milk. I usually buy the 2% or the skim, and it's great steamed up in coffee, and then I use it for all of my cooking for a little added protein. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love cottage cheese. I love having it in the morning with hash browns and eggs. It just fills me up for the rest of the day. My Walmart doesn't carry Good Culture, but they carry the AE Dairy, which is one of my favorites in terms of brands of cottage cheese. And then Neufchâtel, or 1/3 less fat cream cheese. I use this a lot in baking recipes. I also use it on bagels, so it's definitely a great substitution, and you can't even really tell the difference between that and full fat cream cheese. Walmart also has a huge selection of calorie-free sparkling waters, so definitely check those out. They're like diet soda without the caffeine. And then if you're looking for just like a La Croix or a regular, sparkling water, they definitely have a ton of varieties of that as well. I've tried the Polar Springs brand before, and it's really good. They also have bubbly, so both the regular and the caffeinated bubbly, which all of those are good. And then, yes, I have to mention diet soda because I still drink diet soda. I limit myself to one a day, but my favorite brand of diet soda is the Diet Wild Cherry Pepsi. Definitely try it. You will not be disappointed. Also check out the deli section at Walmart for their pre-cooked meats. They have a huge variety of these different types of pulled pork and pulled chicken. I love getting the hand-pulled rotisserie chicken. It's a great shortcut. You can make chicken salad out of it. You can use it in recipes or use it in wraps or sandwiches. And then these Colby Jack and turkey sticks are great to get at Walmart as well. And the Frigo brand of string cheese is my favorite. It's the only brand I buy now because it's the kind that we like the most, and it pairs great with those turkey sticks that I showed you earlier, just for a quick snack. And then I thought I'd share these little market side kind of small plates with you. These just came out, I would say, within the last 6 months, and some of them are a little bit higher in calories, but they do have a good amount of protein, so it's great for a mini meal or a substantial snack. I also wanted to point out the Joseph's Lavash bread. I get this all the time at Walmart. It is great as a wrap, either toasted or cold, and then you can also use these for like pita chips, or you could use them for pizza crusts as well. And then Walmart has the Kodiak Protein Power Flour. So it's basically like an all-purpose flour with extra protein added. And if you're looking for nut flours, I'm really shocked at the variety that my Walmart has. They have almost everything that you could want now. In terms of artificial sweetener, I really love the Lakanto brand. That's the kind that I use the most in my baking. I find that it does a really good job of sweetening things. I also use Splenda and Swerve. All of those do a great job of sweetening baked goods, and it really cuts down on the calories and carbs, and you don't even miss it really. I also wanted to point out in the freezer section, they have the Ezekiel bread. The sesame kind is my favorite. You do have to keep it in the refrigerator because it spoils quickly, but it's really great toasted up as avocado toast or with some nut butter. And then I love the Amy's frozen meals. Definitely check the calories on these, but they also have burritos, and all of the Amy's meals I think are really good quality, and they're great in a pinch, especially when you need a quick lunch. Also, don't forget to check out like the bird's eye steamers. I've gotten some really good finds out of these. In fact, these roasted potatoes that I'm showing you right now are delicious. I love buying them for breakfast. They toast up perfectly in the air fryer, but they have a ton of different veggie sides that are super easy to cook up for a quick side. And then they also have at Walmart these different little snack trays and kind of mini meal kits. Definitely recommend these. I always love to keep these on hand for an afternoon snack, or sometimes if I'm super busy, I'll have one of these for lunch, maybe with a yogurt and some fruit or something like that. But it's definitely a great option. Obviously, it's a little bit pricier because it's a convenience option, but sometimes to eat healthy, that's just what you have to do. And then I would also recommend checking out Walmart's produce section, especially their pre-prepped and pre-washed produce. This definitely helps me get a lot more veggies in, and it's just very convenient to have this stuff in the fridge ready to go. It helps me eat more veggies. And then these teriyaki noodle kits from Taylor Farms, definitely recommend those. They are heavy on the veggies and they're super easy to cook up in a skillet. So if I missed any products at Walmart, let me know, but those are the things that I pick up the most frequently. Okay, so Dollar Tree. I wanted to go to Dollar Tree because I always see everyone else getting so many good finds there. And sometimes I get lucky and I find a lot of good things, and sometimes I strike out. I would say this was one of the days that I definitely struck out, but don't let that deter you because there are plenty of healthy finds at Dollar Tree, especially it depends on where you live. But these True Lemon packets, they also have True Lime packets, are great. I love flavoring my water with these. It definitely helps me get in more water. And then my Dollar Tree, I was actually surprised to see that they had these little bottles of Fiji water. I love getting these to stock in my mini fridge in my office. I was also really impressed with the variety of canned tomatoes that my Dollar Tree had, and these were even organic products as well, which I thought was definitely impressive if you're into that. The other thing I wanted to point out at Dollar Tree is they definitely have smaller sizes of certain sauces and condiments. And so while this isn't necessarily like strictly a health tip, I do think it's a great tip to save money, especially if you need something for a recipe and it's not something you normally buy. Like let's say you don't normally buy mayo, but you need it for a recipe. I think this could be a great place to get it. Rice is something I make frequently. I like to have it. I either make homemade fried rice or I have it in bowls or with tacos. My kids really love rice as well. They have both white and brown rice, and then beans. I love prepping those ahead of time. They have a good variety of dried beans as well. Tuna is something else I always have on hand. I love making tuna salad, and I'll either eat it on those Wassa crackers, or sometimes I just eat it plain, even if you just need like a lower calorie, quick, high protein lunch. But I love tuna salad. I love making it ahead of time and just having it in the fridge so that I can grab it when I'm hungry for lunch. And my Dollar Tree actually had quite a large selection. They also had these individual containers of Olive Garden dressing. I always think things like this are just super convenient, especially if you're packing your lunch for work, or even if you're just trying to pre-portion things. I think that's a great find. And then in the freezer section, they also had these BB-Go steamed dumplings. These are so good. If you've never tried these before, I definitely recommend them. I was actually pretty surprised to see them at my Dollar Tree, but that's something that I buy regularly as well. If you're interested in veggie straws, they definitely have those at Dollar Tree. I haven't tried these personally, so I can't vouch for them, but I know my kids used to eat them a lot when they were toddlers. They do have the Harvest Snaps, which I do get these for snacks every once in a while. I'll put them in my bag, especially when I'm traveling, because they're non-perishable. And then if you're into pork rinds, which I do like pork rinds, but I tend to buy more of the name brand ones, they do have those at Dollar Tree too. Now these little packs of Snyder's pretzels are like around 50 calories, or yeah, around 50 calories. And I love these for pre-portioned snacks. They are great. And then I also noticed that they had quite a good selection of dried fruit. You do have to really be careful with dried fruit and definitely look at the nutrition label and the ingredients, because sometimes they will add a lot of sugar to dried fruit, and then it's like you might as well just eat the regular fruit because it's going to be super high in calories. I also noticed that they had the brand name Sargento balanced breaks at Dollar Tree, so I thought that was interesting. And then the little mini Lunchables could be great little high protein snacks as well. So overall, I wouldn't say that I really found a ton of stuff here, unless you like bologna. Like I said, Dollar Tree tends to be hit and miss. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. They also have a ton of different trail mixes. This is another thing that you kind of have to be careful of, as it can be really high in calories, especially if there's a lot of nuts and chocolate in there. Plantain chips, I was surprised how high in calories these were. Totally fine, because I don't even really care for them anyway, but if you do, they have those at Dollar Tree. Personally, I am not a huge fan of sunflower seeds, but I know some people like to eat them because it gives them something to do, and especially the fact that you have to kind of shell them takes them longer to eat, and it can be a better choice than some other options. And then definitely don't sleep on the beef jerky. Sometimes, or well, a lot of time, especially if it's lower in sugar, beef jerky definitely tends to be lower in calories. Don't forget to check out PMD. I have that link down below for you guys to get 25% off if you use my code. Highly recommend this microdermabrasion device. It has made my skin so much smoother, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that it gave you some ideas for healthy groceries for the new year. And if you have a health goal for the new year, I would love to hear it in the comments below. If you're interested in some other grocery hauls, I will have 2 on the screen here for you to watch. So check one of those out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.